Imagine working for 3 years without receiving a single penny, only to realize that all the work you've been putting in was garbage and you have to start all over again. This was me 3 years ago. It was a low moment for me because I had to move back in with my parents to recollect myself. And they say once you hit rock bottom, the only direction you have to go now is up. And this was the start of my journey to becoming a consistently profitable trader. In this video, I will show you the exact mistakes that were keeping me down and inconsistent, and how you can change your inconsistencies right now into consistency instantly. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's do this. Number one is who you decide to follow matters. And this is the most important thing that I ignored. I had 3 mentors. One is Stacy Back Trading, who was the main mentor and who currently I am trading using his style. I was also looking at BTMM and FX Mamba. And what I was trying to do was combine the systems of these 3 guys to make one ultimate strategy that had no losses. And then I consistently lost money in the market. The reasons for this was, number one, social media. I was looking at all these guys and their progress and their results. And the money that they were making that I was not making was giving me a lot of pressure to make money through my small account, which basically I ended up blowing all my accounts because I was putting so much pressure based off of the results I see on social media. The second thing was comparisons. So this is what I used to do. I would analyze my pairs and then I would have a bias. Then I would go to look at my mentors, so that is FX Mamba, Stacy Back, and BTMM. And I would try to look at what they are seeing in the market to see if I am aligned. And this would crush my confidence because most of the time I did not see that we were aligned. The second thing was I was plain stupid. Like literally, I was the stupidest trader in the world. And this is what learning is basically. You are given a stimulus and then you change behavior. And Alex Hamosi explains this very well with his slap analogy. If I show you a red card and then I slap you, then I show you that same red card and then I go to slap you and you duck, that means you have learned. But I was the trader who was shown the red card 100 times and I still got slapped because I never learned. So this taught me one thing after being slapped over 100 times, that you should listen to your mentor with an open mind. Because this is what I would do. I would go to my mentor and he would say, look at this, look at this, look at this, and then take a trade here. Then I would go to the markets and then I would look at something different, do something different, get stopped out. Then I would go back to the mentor. He would say, look at this, the same thing. Then I would go to the markets and I would still repeat the same stupid mistake over and over and over and over again. So I was not learning because I was not listening to my mentor with my open mind. It was because I knew some concepts that I was not ready to let go of them. So I would go to my mentor, then I would come and apply these other concepts that I didn't even know how they worked. And I got slapped over and over and over again. The next mistake that I was doing was experimenting. Now, here's the thing. When you are waiting for those quality setups, they take time to form. And they are not as many as you might think. But since I had this mindset of the 9 to 5 guy, and that is, I have to take a trade every single day in order for me to make money. And for me to get paid. That's basically it. And I would be so impatient to wait for those high quality setups that I would start experimenting with other concepts. So I already know other concepts, so I'll just trade those while I am waiting for my setup. But guess what? I get stopped out, and not once, not twice. I take like 15 trades from other concepts. I get stopped out in most of them. Now I am in a huge loss. And then the moment that quality setup now starts playing out, I am not even that psyched for that setup because I have so much loss that even this one setup cannot bring me back above water. And so, again, this just taught me that just stick to what your mentor tells you. Because Stacy Burke says, and he continually says this, if you just learn to sit on your hands 50% of the time, then you will make so much money. And that is one issue that I had. Sitting on my hands was a problem. The next mistake that I was making was having exceptions to the rules. So now I already have a clue about what my A+ setups look like. But there were some setups that did not fit that A+ setups 100%. And I would still be taking these 80% trade setups, saying that this looks like a high quality setup. It does not have everything, but it still looks like a high quality setup. I am going to take it. And guys, there is nothing like an exception to the rule because we make money based off of just sticking to the rules. Then the next thing that I learned was the difference between being broke and being cheap. When I was broke, I could not afford a mentorship one-on-one with my mentor. So all I had to do was just go to the free resources, follow the YouTube videos. And the moment I started making money, I had this cheap mindset where I said to myself, I would do it on my own. I am not ready to give this guy my money, my hard-earned money, so that he can teach me something that I can learn by myself. And guess what? I lost all that money to the markets and I still learned nothing. And now I am speaking to you. You know yourself. You are telling yourself that I cannot invest in a mentor. Me give him money. So the reality is you are still a loser right now and you have not invested in a mentor. So if you had a goal of becoming consistently profitable by the end of 2024 and you have still not seen any progress, then it's time to change. I have a mentorship program that will help you become consistently profitable in your first month after the mentorship. So check out the link in the description. Last but not the least is having clear definitions. And so this is how I have defined my strategy. Higher time frame signal, I use a failed breakout. Lower time frame, I look for a breakout of a level to enter. The main time frame that I use is the 15-minute time frame, and the stop loss is just 2 bars. My take profit is 2R of my risk, and risk to reward ratio is 1:2. My exit strategy is very simple, set and forget. With very clear defined definitions, it's very easy to trade without emotions. And then lastly, defining what winning is. Now, controlling your actions equals controlling your outcomes. And winning actions equals more profits. So defining winning actions is just time to trade, setup that you are willing to trade, then the risk you are willing to put on that particular trade, and then you relax and let the market do its thing. So basically, that is how I was able to get myself from inconsistencies to consistently making profit month after month after month. If you want to change your trading, check out the one-on-one mentorship. And if you want to learn more, check out also the free live streams on Telegram. Link will be in the description. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.